quite sure, but I don't know. It's really hard to think.
There are some people you just don't want to tick off. Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to count down the top 10 people you should never mess with. Starting at number 10, Bear Grylls. Anyone named Bear sounds like they're tough as nails, but Edward Bear Grylls takes it up a notch. He once killed a moose with his bare hands, drank its blood, and ate its heart raw. If that doesn't cement his place on this list, we don't know what will. Grylls is a British adventurer and TV personality. He served in the British military in the 90s and is trained in unarmed combat, survival, climbing, parachuting, and explosives. He's most famous for his show Man vs. Wild, where he's done some crazy things, killing a moose being just one. The show demonstrates different survival scenarios. He can kill and eat anything out in the wild, from snakes to sheep to zebras. Bear's made a wetsuit using sealskin. He's swam underneath ice. He's a certified black belt in Shotokan Karate. Combine that with his fearlessness and willingness to try anything, and you've got someone you definitely don't want to cross. At number 9, Gina Carano. At number 9 on our list, we have Gina Carano, a former MMA fighter. She's trained in Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and kickboxing. Her nickname is Chick Norris. That should tell you all you need to know. Her MMA record is quite impressive. Her competitive record is 12-1-1 in Muay Thai and 7-1 in women's MMA. In the World Extreme Fighting Tournament, she knocked out her opponent in 38 seconds. These days, she's headlining action thrillers alongside some of Hollywood's best. Haywire, Fast and the Furious, The Expendables, Deadpool. All the while, she's giving the roughest and toughest of Hollywood a run for their money. We're talking about The Rock, Vin Diesel, Michael Fassbender, Channing Tatum, and Antonio Banderas. She's been praised for bringing authenticity to action sequences. She did her stunts for Haywire herself, spending 6 weeks in tactical training to prepare for the film. So to sum it up, don't provoke her. At number 8, Mia St. John. Objectively, everyone in the boxing community should be off limits, but you really don't want to mess with Mia St. John. She is a legend. Mia became a professional boxer at age 29. Before entering boxing, she kicked butt in Taekwondo championships. She's a black belt holder and has been trained in the craft since she was a child. Her crowning glory came when she won the WBC championship in 2008 and again in 2012. She's also won the IFBA and IBA lightweight championships many times. In total, she's had 49 wins and 14 losses. Out of her wins, she's knocked out her opponents 19 times. She's even dabbled in MMA, defeating Ronda Gallegos in a first-round knockout. Owing to this, her nickname's now the Knockout. We wouldn't want to get on her bad side. Number 7, Vidyut Jamwal. Now, if there's someone that could cut you in two with a high kick, it's Indian actor and stunt performer Vidyut Jamwal. You may have seen him in popular Indian action films like the Commando franchise. He's been training in Kalaripayattu since he was 3. Most 3-year-olds don't even know how to walk properly. For those that don't know, Kalaripayattu is a form of Indian martial arts. It's inspired by Hindu rituals and philosophies and is mostly practiced in Kerala. He actually has a degree in martial arts and has performed in various live shows. If you look up his performances, you'll find loads of jaw-dropping stunts. He once broke a load of bricks using an egg. The egg was still intact. Imagine what he could do to an enemy. We certainly don't want to find out. Shifu Shi Yanming. Next up, we have Shifu Shi Yanming. Shi, a monk in the Shaolin Temple in China's Henan province, doesn't seem threatening. However, he's a 34th generation Shaolin warrior, trained extensively in Shaolin martial arts. He can immobilize even the strongest, bulkiest bodybuilder in a matter of seconds. He can break rocks and bricks with his skull. If you try to stab him, he'll deflect the blade with his bare skin. He can even lick red hot iron and not burn himself. All this seems impossible, but Shi's endurance, precision, and strength are extraordinary. Currently, he lives in the US, teaching people Shaolin martial arts. He's published books on Shaolin workouts and warrior training. He's even helped coordinate stunts and fight sequences in Hollywood movies. He had a minor role in the 1999 film Ghost Dog: The Way of the Samurai, which was directed by one of his students. At number 5, Cynthia Rothrock. Number 5 is Cynthia Rothrock, one of the most famous female martial artists in the world. Throughout her career, she's won world championships in martial arts, forms, and weapons. She holds 7 black belts in Tang Soo Do, Taekwondo, Eagle Claw, Wushu, Northern Shaolin, and Kung Fu. In the 1980s, she was inducted into the Martial Arts Hall of Fame after winning her third world championship. In total, she's been a world champ 5 times. In 1983, she got her first movie role and became a success in B-grade action films. Her most famous movie is Police Assassin, which garnered her fame in the Hong Kong film industry. These days, she teaches mixed martial arts and co-owns a studio in West Hollywood. She's a consultant for many action and martial arts films. At number 4, Giga Uguru. If someone's nickname is the Black Ninja, they definitely belong on this list. Giga Uguru, the Black Ninja, is a British martial artist. He lives in London, United Kingdom, and has been into Taekwondo since age of 4. He moved on to learning Thai boxing at 10, and then karate, and then Krav Maga. He also has training in elements of acrobatics and rhythmic gymnastics. Talk about a lethal combination. With his skill set, he could definitely engage in some Naruto-style street fights. He hasn't competed in MMA fights, but all sources say that he would flip the octagon over if he ever entered. He constantly publishes videos of his training and workouts. The amount of crazy flips and tricks will astound you. Although it was self-given, the nickname is certainly well-earned. At number 3, J.D. Anderson. Imagine breaking several layers of solid ice with just your head. Mighty impressive and mighty scary. J.D. Anderson can break blocks of ice with his bare head. No helmet or protective gear needed. Anderson lives in Noel, USA. Quite aptly, his nickname is Iceman. He's won the world record for the most ice blocks broken by a human battering ram, 6 times. Moreover, he's considered an expert in feats of strength. He can bend steel bars with his teeth, rip books and decks of cards with his bare hands. He can also roll up frying pans, break baseball bats in half, and of course smash over 1,000 pounds of ice with his head. He benches over 450 pounds and can leg press 1,500 pounds. No one wants to get into a fight with him. It would be hard to win against the Iceman. At number 2, Zara Pythian. A British actress and MMA expert, Zara Pythian undoubtedly belongs on this list. She's the first British woman to be inducted into the International Karate and Kickboxing Hall of Fame. She's been studying Shotokan Karate since she was 7 years old. Since then, she's added Taekwondo, Yitung Shaolin, Sanryu Do, and kickboxing to her repertoire. She's won the world championship in karate 13 times. She has multiple accolades in title belt, traditional weapon, world weapon combat, and world point fighting championships. She's famous for her action sequences in Doctor Strange, Tribal Get Out Alive, and Cannibals and Carpet Fitters. In a street fight, she'd definitely have the last laugh. And at number 1, Vladimir Putin. The final person on our list is Russian President Vladimir Putin. Now, Putin is already pretty scary for all the power he has as a political strongman formerly associated with the KGB. People find the Russians pretty scary, and he definitely wants to keep it that way, with his constant displays of strength, an intimidating persona, and rumored tactic of poisoning his enemies and opponents. There's even a popular meme of Putin, shirtless, on horseback, intimidating and muscled as he glares at the camera. But what makes him scarier is his 9th degree black belt in Taekwondo, Judo, Karate, and Sambo. He is undoubtedly an expert in martial arts and has even published 2 books about the history and method of Judo. According to multiple black belt experts, Putin has a lot of skill in the field. If he's ever without his train of bodyguards, he could definitely hold his own. He's often seen on social media showing off his Taekwondo and Judo skills with Olympic athletes. He ranks even higher than Chuck Norris in South Korean martial arts. Norris only ranks till the 8th degree black belt. Earning the 9th degree belt in 2013, Putin is now considered a grandmaster in the field. No one really needs another reason not to mess with Vladimir Putin, but this information certainly makes you think 3 times rather than only twice. That's all we have for today. These are the top 10 people you wouldn't want to mess with. Which of these people would you not want to cross? Let us know in the comments below. Also, like our video and subscribe to our channel for more content just like this. Make sure to turn on the bell icon to get notifications. See you guys next time.